So Pipe17 is an omni-channel order operations hub. What does that mean? Right. First of all, it means we connect all of your disparate selling channels and sources. So the problem well in e-commerce, and especially here at the Omnichannel Commerce Summit, is that as you expand fulfillment partners, as you expand financial analytics and back office needs, and as you expand selling channels, you continuously add complexity to your business, having to deal with connecting all these sources, integrations, manual processes, adding team members, whether it's going into retail and dealing with annoying EDI submissions, or getting order information into your NetSuite or system of record. And even the simplest seeming task, getting the order from the selling channel over to your 3PL, can break, whether you have to manually adjust SKUs, debundle, rebundle, export orders, and figure out which 3PL in my network is, the best to fulfill given my geographic location, or the fact that all the products are over in this warehouse, but I could send one from here, one from there. And the list kind of goes on, right? As complexity increases, more things break, and we often require more human resources to solve for them, which causes costs to bloat up, as well as humans prone to error. And as you know, we're living in the future, machines, technology, a little bit more optimal of a solution. So based on research we've done, the average merchant is spending up to an extra 25% on fulfillment costs, typically on things like manual human processes, fixing order errors, so like sending duplicate orders as an example, poorly optimized order routing, so paying extra for shipping when you could have done a better job shipping from a different warehouse, and the list goes on. And this causes, on average, an additional 2 to 5 days delay in click to delivery time. This is absolutely huge in a world in which people want their products now. And if you're at the Omnichannel Commerce Summit today, you might be hearing things about instant commerce and same-day delivery and things like that, right? So if we know that you're delayed 2 to 5 days in getting orders, it's not going to be good for the customer experience. We want good customer experience because fast deliveries lead to happy customers, higher repeat purchases, and fewer customer service inquiries, all things that are going to help reduce costs. So that's where Pipe17's Omnichannel Order Hub comes in. As a turbocharger, we help merchants connect selling channels, back office applications, and fulfillment centers so that they can connect, synchronize, route, visualize, and analyze their orders, inventory, products, returns, and fulfillments. Not only is Pipe17 used by leading merchants like Noble, Heyday, and Omorpho, we've also been revered by 3PLs like Deliver, ShipHero, Where2Go, Excelsior, Barrett, and many others. And ERPs like NetSuite and order management solutions have been using Pipe17 to solve their connectivity and order operations needs. So we are truly an ecosystem player. And this is not an iPaaS. I really want to emphasize that to you because we are not building custom point-to-point solutions for you like the what we'll call the archaic way of the past, right? On our platform, once a connector is live, so like when we launched TikTok Shop last July, everyone on our system, every customer of ours can instantly integrate with it. There's no developer costs, and you can get up and running in days instead of months. And when you need to add a new selling channel, it's just a few clicks. We literally got live with a brand in the fashion space in 15 minutes with TikTok Shop, right? And it was all because they were already connected to all of their existing systems. They had all the processes piped through Pipe17. So all they had to do is add the selling channel, create one rule in a couple of clicks, and boom, live. So if your team is tired of sending order fulfillments via spreadsheet uploads, and you're tired of telling your CMO, no, we can't just launch on TikTok Shop because it will break our entire fulfillment process, there's got to be a better way, right? So trusted by hundreds of brands, the standard NASCAR slide here, you can see that Pipe17 really does solve this problem. I can tell you firsthand that our customers are really touched by the amount of time they save. We had somebody tell us that this was the first time on December 31st that they didn't have to pull an all-nighter. Means a lot to us that we can send the operations team home early and make sure that they trust the technology to do the job that used to be done by a few dozen people at sometimes in some of these companies on the operations and technology team. Now, before I get into it and tell you how to book a demo, I want to show you one specific flow that I think is really cool that we were able to do in Pipe17. So in this case, we're going to follow an order from TikTok Shop all the way into NetSuite. which I think is very fitting because there's obviously, selling channel, relatively new selling channel, over to fulfillment, or sorry, to our back office needs, so that we can do things like a financial reconciliations. We need to understand, how much money is actually in our bank account at the end of the day after we sell these products, right? And we need to do that in real time or as close to it as possible. Otherwise, we're going to be off. We're going to run out of money when we think we have money, and all sorts of other problems can arise, right? So this order that we're going to follow around here takes place in the TikTok Shop Seller Central. When we go into a Pipe17, here's a dashboard of what would look like for you if you were on Pipe17. You can see orders out of stocks, orders received, shipped, exceptions, any errors that might be occurring, whether through API failures or SKU limitations or whatever it may be. So you can track and manage and handle exceptions very well. Now, this order that we're tracking along, it was ordered at 9:01 over here. You can see 9:01 and 5 seconds, right, on Monday. It was received in the system at 9:02. So a minute later, it comes into Pipe17. We routed it 70 minutes later, a little over 70 minutes later. Why did we do that? Well, TikTok Shop requires you to hold orders for 60 minutes in case of a buyer cancellation, right? So if we sent this order over and then it was canceled later, we would have to do more work. We would go out to fulfillment. It could start getting fulfilled on right away. So we've placed an automatic order hold on this order. And we do that in our order automations here. So you just click a couple buttons, create this thing. You say the selling channel is TikTok, hold the order for 70 minutes. Easy peasy, done. So that order hold forces that order to sit in our system until the time is cleared, and then send it over to fulfillment and the ERP. Could you imagine if you had to do that manually for every order on TikTok Shop? If you scale past 100 orders, like a day, how are you possibly going to manage that in real time? Daily reconciliations are going to delay your click to delivery time and mess with processes in the fulfillment center. So a really simple rule for a really simple problem solved instantly there. Now, as we follow this order over into NetSuite, we can see here, we're typing in the order. We get to the order detail page. We can see the transaction, amount debited, amount credited. We have customer information here. We can, and in this example, I believe you can see the selling channel, the location of the 3PL we're sending the information to. In this case, I believe the order was not completely fulfilled when we took the screenshot, but there would even be additional fulfillment details pushed into here had we waited and gotten all that stuff. See, it's pending fulfillment. So in this case, we grabbed an order that hadn't been completely fulfilled by the 3PL, but it has been sent to the 3PL, which is great. So TikTok Shop and NetSuite working in Lock-Key here. You can actually see on the GL impact that you can break down this one transaction for $12.30. You will go broke trying to keep these things in track manually because there's way too many orders and they're too small volume in order to manually upload or reconcile all these things. You need to do it in a way that makes sense for the business. You can't be spending 30 cents an order or 50 cents an order reconciling a $12.30 order, right? It will break the business. So you need something that fully automates it. And I'm not exactly sure what it is for Pipe17, but it's like something like 2 cents cost per order in order to get that in. Maybe it's a little bit more. Don't hold me to it, but it's a few pennies compared to a few dimes, right? And you're saving a ton of time on human processes, no errors, right? Because you've created a system that is seamless. And all of a sudden, everything is real time. Financial reconciliations are there. So if you're looking to solve this problem, whether it's on TikTok Shop, Amazon, whether it's connecting a 3PL, an ERP, or a selling channel to get all of that information where it needs to go using rules and logic, right, to solve the problems of order operations and get the team out of spreadsheets, scale out your operations team's time, send them to happy hour because their work will be done by 3 p.m. instead of 8 p.m. You know what I mean? You can come book a demo. Go to pipe17.com/book-a-demo, or just go to the website and click that book a demo button in the top right corner. And tell them that I sent you, and you'll get a Wise Video Doorbell Pro on us for attending your first meeting with a Pipe17 representative. If you have any questions for me, I'm Derek.Haney at Pipe17.com. I love talking omnichannel order ops. I love talking e-commerce in general, optimizations on websites, launching new selling channels, and so much more. I've been in this industry for a while, and I'm always happy to help you, whether it's with Pipe17 or just random general advice. Happy to talk anytime. Thanks so much.